Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic and having a look at another variant Sudoku today. I think Simon didn't do a Sudoku earlier, so this may be the first one of the day, but he did another puzzle indeed. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you've seen that video before coming to this. I hope you didn't necessarily tune into my video yesterday because the first 2 minutes of me talking and putting up names were obscured by the advertising card. So my apologies about that. My fault entirely. And therefore, in telling you today's winners or successful solvers in the 7 Wonders of the World Sudoku Hunt, I'm going to add in yesterday's names again as well as today's. So very much congratulations to all these people for getting through the hunt. We are getting a few wrong answers in today, so much so that I've created some standard text for telling people they've got the wrong word at the end. There's quite a few coming in. Now, certainly we're hearing that I think the 3 puzzles that are proving tough, really tough here, are Machu Picchu, Petra, and possibly Christ the Redeemer slipping to the top of the difficult list. So if you're a patron, do have a go at the Sudoku Hunt. It's proving incredibly popular. Anybody who finishes it is very generously lavishing praise on it, so thank you for that. There's certainly plenty to get your teeth into. You don't have to do every single puzzle if you don't want. You can just do the ones you enjoy. Worth joining Patreon for, possibly too. And of course, our apps, I do mention them. Weirdly, I didn't mention them yesterday, and that's probably what jinxed the card. So they are also available in the link under the video, as is this puzzle. And we are back on the new software today for this one. Now, decent backstory to this. About a month ago, we did a puzzle from Isaac Struhl, who is studying at Harvard. Well, Isaac's roommate wrote to us, said they both got interested in Sudoku about the same time, and he's been creating his own puzzles too. So this is from Ben Hart, Isaac Struhl's Harvard roommate, which is a fantastic backstory. The puzzle's terrifying. The puzzle is terrifying. This is some sort of miracle-style variant, although actually not with any non-consecutive. So the rules are, the 2 important rules that you can't see in the grid in any way, are that there is an anti-knight restriction, so the same digit cannot appear in 2 cells a chess knights move apart. And keep going with the chess, because there's also a king's move restriction. So 2 cells that could see each other by king's move, i.e. 1 diagonal cell away from each other, cannot be the same. And obviously normal Sudoku rules apply. Now we've got a few Kropki dots, but no negative constraint. So in each 2 cells separated by a white dot, there are consecutive digits. In each 2 cells separated by a black dot, there are digits with a ratio of 1 to 2. That's all we get. No given digits, no clue as to where to start as far as I can see. You know, as I was putting this into the software, I was going, what, we get nothing else? But apparently this is solvable, and Ben's had it on Logic Masters Germany for a while. It's had some sort of solutions, so do feel free to give it a go, and I'm going to try it now. Let's get cracking. I would normally go for black Kropki dots, but I mean, there's just nothing there. There's no negative constraint. Not all dots are given, so there's just no clue what those could be. We're going to have to start somewhere like this run of 4 digits that must be ascending or descending one way. So if that was 1, 2, 3, 4, it doesn't really tell us anything about anything. So, okay, it's got to be about the knight's move and the king's move restriction. So those 2 cells, for instance, can't be the same as any of those 3, which are a different sequence of 3 digits. And that's because this one sees that one by king's move, that one by knight's move, that one by ordinary Sudoku, and that one sees those 2 by ordinary Sudoku, and that one by king's move. They all, of course, see each other because they're in the same box. Ah, so that one, no, that could be the same as that. I was going to wonder if they were all totally different digits. I think, this cell's quite interesting in this variant. None of those cells can contain the same digit as this cell. And that's because they see it either by Sudoku, King's Move, or Knight's Move. So whatever's there has to be in one of those two. Sometimes this can be powerful because Knight's Move sees all of those cells, or ordinary Sudoku. But here it hasn't even got a dot. So I think we are going to start with this kind of grouping of cells. I think the only way we can possibly go about this is either using placeholder digits, by which I mean just choosing the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 and seeing where they end up, etc. And then at the end of the puzzle correcting it. Or maybe we can tackle it with colours. Okay, let's give it a go with colours. So let's go green there, purple, orange, and blue. They all have to be different because they're in the same row, obviously. They're a sequence of 4, either ascending or descending. These can't be green, blue, or purple. Oh, these ones can't be... This can't be any of those colours. This is a 5th colour because it can see all of them somehow. So we'll make that red. Now, can this be the same as blue? It can't be any of the others because it will either see them in the same box or Knight's Move. How can we assess? No, maybe the way to look at it is that this cell, as I say, has to be either there or there. So red is in that group of cells. It's not anywhere here. This has to be a 6th colour. It can see all of those. Let's go light grey. This one, however, could be green. And I think in this puzzle it's quite likely to be. Anything that's kind of a monkey step away has a fair chance. This one sees everything that we've just highlighted. 4, 6, so that's a 7th colour. And that's on this other sequence. So we'll go dark grey there. Now this can finally be the same as blue or light grey. If it was blue, one side of blue or the other, given that I'm talking about the sides as in a sense of the consecutive run of numbers, one side of blue sees orange. So that would have to be orange if this was blue. And that seems feasible. This grey sees all of these cells. So grey, light grey must be in one of those two. Can I use that? I don't think so. Now this could be blue, or it could be an 8th colour. And if this was blue, yes, blue touches orange, so this would have to be orange. And that's quite possible, but if that was blue, okay, if that was orange, then we'd know, no, we wouldn't, yes, we'd know that orange goes here. Right, so if that's blue, we get orange here and here. Every other cell would be seen by one of these 2 oranges. Then orange is connected here to either blue or purple. Oh, and that's blue. Ah, well, it can't be connected to blue because of that would need a red the other side, and that would be in the same row as a red. So if that was blue, then we get purple here and green here, and that all works. That's very plausible. So maybe what I need to falsify is something else. So it really does look to me as though this could well be blue here, orange here. Are there any other boxes that causes trouble for? Oh no, maybe. Ah, yes, of course. Look, what about this cell? This cell, again, sees all of these. So whatever's in that is either purple or whatever's connected to red. Well, that's getting interesting. And red is one of these two. I kind of wish I'd used digits because I could pencil mark red into the corner of those cells. Okay, so one possible... Oh, hang on. Red, blue, orange. So red is... Yes, okay, so I'm going back to speculating about this being blue, which will require orange there. But if this is blue, the red that has to go in one of these two cells can't be seeing blue in the same box because there's already a blue. So it must be seeing purple in the same box. The red must be on the outside, so the purple would have to be here. With green... Oh, no, red's not touching purple, so that's nonsense. Sorry. Okay, let's go back to think about this one then, which is either purple or red's neighbour. And therefore is surrounded... Well, it can't be red's neighbour because it would be surrounded by red on one side or the other. So that actually has to be purple. Ah, and now purple's in one of these two cells. If it's here, it's got a neighbour here that we can see. It can't be orange, so it must be green. So we could have purple here, green here. Oh, I don't know. Oh, why can't I use this purple? This purple is surrounded by green and orange. Right, and obviously that one's not green. So orange there, green there. Ah, now... Oh no, I was saying this could be blue, and that can still be orange. Wow, I mean, I find this very difficult to do this with colours. I'm not going to change now, but I don't love this. Now, purple is in one of those two cells. If purple was there, it's impossible because this would have to be one of its neighbours, green or orange. They're both in the row. So purple is not there. Therefore, purple in box 4 is there. And then purple is in one of those two cells. Again, it's always very powerful when it's just in the middle of a border. That's going to leave purple in one of those cells and one of those ones. Can we do even better than that? Because some of those see each other. Well, it must be in one of the two in row 7 there. Maybe we can't. Now, if purple is there, what is that telling us anything about which of these? Red, is it with its neighbour? We don't know, because we don't know what's the other side. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look up here. I'm beginning to wonder whether these three L shapes are all going to be exact clones. Actually, there's another one there. They could all be clones because they'd all dovetail very neatly. And in fact, if I was just solving this in a competition, I'd be assuming they were, which is crazy rash. But anyway, now if green is there, then we would have a sequence of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, which would all be in a run. Oh, and one of them's red, though. So then we'd probably be going G, H, I, and we'd know all 9, or we'd know the sequence of all 9 colours. Oh, crumbs. Okay, green there, that's in this powerful position that sees 7 cells. So that puts green in one of those two. That means green is in one of those, because this one sees the bottom 2 by knight's move. That means green is in one of those 2 cells. We know it's in one of these 2. Ah. Where is green in row 7? Can't be in these 3 because that sees them all. Can't be in the middle there. It can't be either in row 7, column 1, because that's seen by both candidates in box 5. That's seen by both on a king's move, and that's seen by both by either straight or knight's move. So it must now be there or there. That's 2 away from red in the sequence. This is a question I can ask now. Maybe I could have asked it before. What is this colour? Now, I've said it could be blue. Otherwise, in box 4, it's got to be on this sequence. It's obviously got to be next to red, and red's in a corner of that box, so it would have to be here. So whatever this colour is either there or is blue. Well, if it's blue now, it has to go over here, because the rest of this middle row has been filled up. It's also then in one of those 2. Then it becomes in one of these 3. They all see lots of cells here, actually. They all see row 3, column 6. They all see row 3, column 5. Everything else is covered by what's already in row 1 or column 4. They all see row 2, column 5. It would have to be here. And then those aren't possible. Okay, so if blue is here, which blue is that colour, yeah, it's there. Then it's on the black dot down here. Actually, it's impossible. Is it? Oh no, it might not be on the black dot. No, there's no way. It's got to be in one of those cells and one of those cells. Wow, this is so, this is detailed. You can call this bifurcation if you like. I don't see any other way of solving this puzzle except by working out where the same colour goes, effectively. So, blue there puts blue in one of those 2. Blue there. Blue in one of those 3. That forces this one to be blue and that one. And then blue ends up being in those 2 cells, but wherever you put it in those 2 cells, they see each other. So it's just not possible. Wow, that is the power of the king's and knight's move for constraint. So this is not blue. This is a new colour. It sees all the other colours we've had. So we'll go dark grey. Haven't used yellow yet. I'm prepared to use that. Now, dark grey can't be there or in those cells. So it's on this run of 3 with red. So it's obviously linked to it. Red is in one of the corners, so that is dark grey. Oh, hang on. Sorry, dark grey is the daftest choice possible. I'm going to have to go black. Sorry, I'd already used dark grey. Right, what black is now this colour that is there and there. Sorry about that. And what does it connect to? It connects to red one side, could be green the other. Can that be green? Yes, it can. Oh, well, hang on. What happens if that is green? This green forces green up there. Then it's in one of those two, one of those. But this black has to be touching a green, so not there. We'd have to have green there. It is possible. That's so annoying. Is it? Let's just keep looking at this. Oh, yeah, if green is there, we know it's there, so it's there. So all of these yellows are greens. One of the Kropki... Oh, hang on. Where's green going to go down here? Nowhere. Nowhere in box 7. So this is not green. Does that mean it's the extra colour? Yes, because it's in this box somewhere. So it's not black, blue, purple, light grey or orange. It's not red. We've just proved it's not green and it's not dark grey. This is the new colour. We will make it yellow. And black here is joining red and yellow. Ah, and I don't know the order. So dark grey is in one of these two. Oh, that dark grey is seeing those two cells. So dark grey's there. That's not dark grey. We can put dark grey in over there. Now, what's that going to do? Maybe... Oh, I've got the sequence as well. Dark grey's in a sequence. Can I use that? Don't think so. Let's just keep going. This can't... Oh, yeah, these are red and yellow. So this is the 9th colour. So I've got a palette of 9 colours, and I've used black and the greys. Blue, orange, purple, green, red, yellow. No, hang on. This is a colour that I've used somewhere else. It's green, of course. Yes. Right. Oh, total colour confusion. Right. So yellow sees all of those cells. So that's yellow. So that's yellow. So that's red. Wow. So keep thinking colours. We've got black and the 2 greys to go in there. What have we got to go in the central row? We've got yellow to go in it. Yeah, that's yellow. This is the 9th colour. This is much harder than with numbers. Sorry, blue. Blue's missing. There we go. So one of those 2 is blue. Oh, well, we must be able to fill this up, maybe. We've got a dark grey and a light grey, and that light grey can see that. So dark grey there, light grey there. Light grey's up there somewhere. What have we got? Blue, yellow, purple, green, black and the 2 greys. This is red, orange or blue, but it sees orange and blue, so it's red. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of repeated colour sequences, but I am trying to prove every step by logic here, so that's the way we're going. Now this sees light grey, but it doesn't see black or dark grey. Okay, what have we got to go down here? We've got blue still to put in and orange can see that cell. So blue, orange. I don't think I can fill those 3 at the top, but blue and orange are in a sequence. A sequence, I suspect. We knew blue and orange were in a sequence. Okay, so this isn't purple because that's whether that's ascending or not. Well, because blue's not consecutive to purple. That's one way of looking at it. Oh, well, of course, whatever's in here is in one of these two cells. So it's black or dark grey or light grey, and it connects to blue. Oh, well, that's going to be a new connection that we haven't previously established. Right. So I'm going to think about green again. Again, it's in one of all of those places in the top boxes. That's not that helpful. That's not the right thing to be thinking about. Okay, what about... I don't know. Oh, orange there and dark grey have to be in this sequence. How do I know that? Because both of those places can see all of those 6 cells by the rules. So orange and dark grey are in the sequence with either blue or purple. Since that connects to orange. But neither of those, well, purple doesn't connect to dark grey, but blue could and therefore must. Is that right? Yes, orange doesn't connect to dark grey, it connects to blue or purple, and yet it's up here. So it has to be on one end of the sequence with blue in the middle, because purple can't connect to dark grey because it connects to orange and green. Wow, that is quite complicated. I don't know if that's how you meant to do it, but it works. So blue is in the middle, orange and dark grey, and we've got a dark grey there, so we know which way round they go like that. So orange, yes, I can fill that in this box. Those 3 cells are seen by that, those 3 by that, those 2 on the Knight's move by the same cells. So orange goes there. I have no doubt that's blue, but logically it could still be in either of those places. So I won't fill that in yet, but orange in row 3 has to be here. Can we keep going? It's definitely on the Kropki dot, and it's down there. So in row 7, it has to be here now. Dark grey is somewhere up there, but that's quite remote, not being helped. Dark grey here sees both of those cells. So dark grey on the Kropki dot. That's dark grey in column 3. And then it's in one of those 2. One of those 3 and one of those 3. But now, can we use the sequence? Yes, orange connecting to dark grey, obviously through blue. Right, yes, of course. And I'm sure this is going to be blue and dark grey. What's the other connection with orange? Is purple. Yes, we can't go that way, so we can do that. That's great. And now we have light grey and black to place there. I can't do that yet. Blue, hopefully we will just finish off this colouring and then we can just number all the cells thanks to the new software being able to do that. But let's get there first. Now, yellow in column 5 has to be here. And that means in box 3 it's there. Then it's on the Kropki dot, I don't know where. Ooh, this box. I think all of these are ruled out, so I can place yellow in box 7. So it's there on the Kropki dot, and here, yes, thank God that does work. I had a momentary misgiving there. Now, blue is always connected to dark grey. I was absolutely right about these clones. That is kind of predictable from the way that these miracle grids have repeating groups of 3 so often. I mean, even in a non-consecutive one, I think that's unsurprising. Now, purple, say. Purple must be in one of those 2 cells. That's a bad choice. Purple was not a good choice. Although it must be down here. So then it's in one of those 3. No, purple was a terrible choice for the next colour to analyse. What about black? One of those 2. It's annoying to have done yellow and to have had to use yellow when it's the colour that the cursor uses, obviously. Now, come on, we're getting close. Right, red, all of those are ruled out. So red's in one of those 2. Oh, have I got... No, I've used all the white dots. I don't think there's much... I mean, I'm sure I can do the colouring before I get around to figuring out the black Kropki dots. Yes, that's orange. That's the only place orange can go in colour 7. In column 7. Getting totally confused now. Colour 7. Oh dear. Okay, that's all the oranges done. Right, sorry, that was relatively simple. Red still. Red's in one of those two. No. Oh, red up here though. They're all ruled out. So red's in one of those two, one of those two. And in the corner somewhere, in one of the 3 in the corner. Still those... Oh, green. Right. Green can't be in any of these cells. So green's definitely over there. And that means up here it's in one of those two. But what I know from green earlier is that it's in row 1 in box 2, row 2 in box 3. Now I know it can't be there. That's green. And that doesn't resolve any of those blinking greens. Oh, it's now down here though, in one of those two. So it must be there and there. And in one of those 2 cells and in one of those 2. The only place in row 7 that's left is that one. But then I'm left with greens in the far corners that still have to be resolved. Bother. Now, I haven't done much with black and dark grey. It sounds like Batman in the Lego movie. He's very proud of either wearing black or very dark grey. Dark grey. Oh, I've only got one dark grey to go. So let's just fill it in. There we go. Blue. Yes, blue's there. That's simple enough. Blue's therefore there and there. Blue's all done. So I've got red, black, light grey. I've done virtually nothing with light grey. There's a light grey cell, and there, columns 5 and 4 were easy for light grey. That allows me to do light grey in box 7, box 1, one of those 2 top cells in row 1, one of those 2 right-hand cells in row 4. But we can place it there, and light grey's all done. Excellent. So red and black to go, and one other colour that I cannot remember. I haven't finished, obviously. Let's see. Red's not being very helpful, actually. Okay, what's the other colour? I've done orange everywhere. I've done yellow, green, blue, light grey, dark grey. There must be something else apart from black and red that I'm not filling in. Oh, purple. Right, so purple's down in one of those 2. One of those 2. Oh. I can't see how to finish purple. Or red or black. Am I going to have to actually come to colours now? I mean, to numbers. Oh no, black. Can't be in those 2, so that's black. Ooh, that's a really bad choice to end up with on the black dot. So that's black. So that's black. This is black. It's the 9th one in the cell, in the box, I mean. Honestly, why didn't I spot that earlier? Especially when I was counting the colours. I was looking at that box. Right, so we've just got red and purple to go. So red, red, red. Oh, I've got something I've forgotten to put in down there. That's red. That's red. That's red. Then we've got purple in most of the remaining white cells. Just got one that I've left. No, 2 that I've left alone. That's purple. And what are these last 2? They are green. Okay. So that's the full colouring. Now let's just work out the sequence. He says, hoping it's going to be straightforward. So we've got this run of 4 here. That then, okay, so it goes green, purple, orange, blue, then dark grey. And then the sequence runs out. There's another sequence of red, black, yellow. And the 9th colour, light grey, is not on any white dots at all. So that's not in those sequences. Okay, what do we know here? Yellow, orange, dark grey, and black. None of those appear on the same sequences. Oh, orange and dark grey are 2 apart. So the only way for them to be odd is if one was a 1 and one was a 3. So it would have to go dark grey 1, blue 2, orange 3, purple 4, green 5, then red, black and yellow would be 6, 7 and 8. Black and yellow are on the black dots, so they'd have to be 6 and 8, and that's not going to work if one of orange or dark grey is 1 or 3. So that is not how it works. So orange and dark grey are even. Okay. Blue is odd. 2 off. Oh, so can this be the low end? 1, orange is even. 1, so 2, 3, orange 4, and dark grey 6. No, because in between orange and dark grey comes blue, and that's 3, so that's not right. Sorry, I should be looking at this slightly more scientifically. Orange and dark grey, those are even. But they could be connected to even or... Oh, where does black come in the sequence? Oh, it's in the other sequence. Ah, black and yellow are different. So one is odd and one is even. So either black or yellow is 1 or 3. And either grey or orange is 2 or 6. Dark grey or orange is 2 or 6. So one of them is 4. Is that right? No, not necessarily. One of dark grey or orange. This isn't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. One of dark grey or orange is 2 or 6. And one of yellow and black is 1 or 3. So this run is below this run of digits. So this involves either 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4, the red, black, yellow run. Oh, and black can't be 1 because it's in the middle of that run. So I think black is 3. And I think, oh, what happened there? Undo that. Okay, let's go to the numbers. Right, I think black is 3. There we go. I think dark grey is therefore 6. And therefore 5, 4, no, that's not right. 7, 8, 9, that's not right. I've got that wrong. We'll go back. I thought, didn't I say that? Oh, black or yellow is odd. Right, that didn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work because it makes black 3, dark grey 6. They cannot connect in that way. So yellow is the odd number. Now, can it be 1? No, sorry, can it be 3? 3, 4, 5, but that wouldn't leave enough room for the run of grey, blue, orange, purple, green. So it can't be 3, 4, 5. It could be 3, 2, 1. And then we would need orange to be 6. 5, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That does work. That's likely to be what it is. Can we just prove that yellow is not 1? Yes, because it would obviously connect to black on the white dot as well. Right, so yellow is 3. There we go. and it goes down through black 2 to red 1. Then we have orange on the black dot as 6. Just checking which we're at. Right, this light dark grey now has to be 4. Blue in the middle of them is 5, 7 and 8 running up the sequence, and the remaining colour is 9. Oops, there we go, 9. And from a moment ago having no numbers in the grid, now we have it completely done and we're finished. What a fantastic puzzle. I mean, I'm not mad keen on placeholder and colouring puzzles, but that is very neatly done. As you can see, there are all these patterns in the grid: 561, 561, 561, 156, 156, 156, 615, 615, 615, and those sort of things repeat across and down all the way across. Now, you could easily have guessed your way to a solution once you'd got started, but I don't think that's the nice way to do it, and you deprive yourself of being entertained by a good, fun puzzle there. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.